Hello, boys and girls. We're going to be doing our homework for Module 3, Topic C, Lesson 8 homework. The objective is to extend our use of place value discs that we use for 2-digit numbers with 3- and 4-digit numbers times 1. Let's begin. Our first problem tells us how we're going to do all the problems. We're going to represent the expression with discs, regrouping where necessary, writing an equation, and then doing the partial products. Okay? So this is 424 times 2. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 twice. And that is 2 times 400, 2 times 2 tens, 2 times 4 ones. And over here we do our partial products, 424 times 2. So we do the ones first. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 tens is 40. 2 times 400 is 800. And when you add them up, it's 848. You have to make sure to line up the ones, tens, and hundreds. Let's do the next problem. 424 times 3. So it's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 3 times. And that gives us 12 ones, 6 tens, 12 hundreds. That's 3 times 4 hundreds, 3 times 2 tens, 3 times 4 ones. We do need to regroup. We have this group of 10 that will give us another 10. And that leaves us with 2 ones and 7 tens. And then we have 12 hundreds. If we write our expression, it's 3 times 4 hundreds, 3 times 2 tens, 3 times 4 ones. And if we do it with partial products, we do the ones first. 3 times 4 ones is 12. 3 times 2 tens is 60. 3 times 4 hundreds is 1200. 1,272. 4 times 1,424. We fill in our place value discs. We write our expression. 4 times 1,000. 4 times 400. 4 times 2 tens. 4 times 4 ones. That gives us 16 ones, 8 tens, 16 hundreds, and 4 thousands. I did that in green so you can see what it is before regrouping. If we take a group of 10, and I made that dot green, now we're left with 6 ones, and now we have 9 tens. If we take 10 of the hundreds and make it 1,000, instead of 1,600s, we have 600s, and now we have 5. If we do our partial products, 4 times 4 ones is 16. 4 times 2 tens is 80. 4 times 4 hundreds is 1,600 or 1,600. 4 times 1,000 is 4,000. 5,696, which matches our regrouping. So now we have 2 times 617. We have 617 twice. We write our expression. 2 times 600, 2 times 110s, 2 times 7 ones. We do need to regroup because we'll have 14 ones and 12 hundreds. So we take 10 of the ones to make a 10, and that leaves us with 4 ones. Now we have 3 tens. We take a group of 10 hundreds to make it 1,000, and we're left with 6 hundreds. So we know that this should match. So now we do our partial products. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 110 is 20. 2 times 600 is 1,200 or 1,200. So our answer is 1,234. We have 5 times 642, so we have to do 500 42, 5 times. You have to make it fit. It's going to be hard to make it fit. I made these place value charts. You're going to have to do this yourself. So you have to plan your space. If you know you're going to have to make 600s, does your 100 area need to be pretty wide? Yes. The same with the 10s, because you have to make a lot of dots there. So you have to plan your place value chart accordingly. Okay? That's 5 times 600s, 5 times 4 10s, 5 times 2 1s. We do need to regroup because that we have 10 1s, which gives us a 10. So we're left with 0 1s. We have 20 10s. So that's 2 hundreds, and it leaves us with 1. We have, 5, 10, 15. We actually have 30, 5, 10, or 10, 20, 30. We have 30 hundreds, so that gives us 3,000, but we have our 2 10s left. So if we do our partial products, first we do the ones. 5 times 2 1s is 10. 5 times 4 10s is 200, or 20 10s. 5 times 6 hundreds is 30 hundreds, or 3,000. So our answer is 3,210. Ooh, 4 digits. 3 times 3,034. So 3,034. So that is, I have to make this wider. 3 times 3,000s. 3 times 3 10s. 3 times 4 1s. So that gives us, oops, I didn't make this wide enough, 12 1s, which we make a group of 10 to make a 10, and that leaves us with 2 1s. With that extra 10, that gives us 10 10s, which gives us a 100. So we should have 9,102. Whoopsies. I did every other page except this one, I guess. Make this wider. Nope. Okay. We'll do the ones first. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 10s is 90. And 3 times 3,000s is 9,000. So that gives us the answer when we add it up, 9,102, which matches our discs. The last one is a word problem. You're going to have to do more than one thing. Do you see how I did perimeter? Every day, Penelope jogs 3 laps around the playground to keep in shape. The playground is rectangular with a width of 163 meters and a length of 320 meters. Find the total amount of meters in 1 lap. So she's going around the whole shape, so that's perimeter. So I did the whole perimeter. Perimeter equals 2 times length plus width. You might have to do this work somewhere else. I could do it in my head. You might not be able to. It gives you 483. 2 times 483. Oh, we're going to need to do partial products. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 8 10s is 160. 2 times 4 hundreds is 800, which gives us 966. So that means there are 966 meters in 1 lap. So now we have to know how many meters she runs in 3 laps. So now we have to take 1 lap and multiply it by 3. And we can do partial products again, can't we? Yes. So 966 times 3. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 6 10s is 180. 3 times 9 hundreds is 2,700 or 2,700. If you add that up, you get 2,898. So Penelope jogs 2,898 meters when she jogs 3 laps. You know that the only homework that you have are the problems that you completed in the problem set. You will have 20 minutes today to do your problem set. So your homework should only take 20 minutes because you're only doing the homework that you did during the problem set. So it should match. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you tomorrow.